Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So there's something that happened. Let me just say it for those that may not know who this lady is. She's an American and her name is I almost said Keke, because in Nigeria would have called that Keke, but they call her Keke Palmer, right? And apparently she's an online personality. I think she's a presenter, and I think she does a few things like that, TV and all of that. Let's put it that way, okay? So basically, it's all over the news. She has come out to how do I say, bring out allegations against her ex-boyfriend of domestic violence. And I want to speak on this other aspect. I like the uproar, massive uproar. People are like standing for her. I'm saying comment section, go to TikTok. People are standing for her and everything. Absolutely amazing. Stand for someone that has come out to say that they experienced, or stand with someone that has come out to say they experienced domestic violence and all of those things. Amazing. But I want to make this video to show us, sometimes some things happen to help some people realize their own, personal bias and stuff like that, double standard and stuff like that. Because not too long ago, Perkins came out to say that he experienced domestic violence in his relationship. This guy didn't talk about it for a long time, and for the longest time, people assumed that he was the one that was violent in this relationship and that he cheated. But Jamie came out to speak. The first thing a lot of people said was, we can't just judge. We have to wait until we hear from her, from his ex-wife. No, we can't. There are two sides to a story. You guys have to wait until you hear from the accused, until we hear from the woman. But you see, since Keke came out to speak, I have not seen the same energy. I haven't seen a single person. I personally haven't come across the Facebook post, especially TikTok, or where that's where the story is the most. I've not seen it. I personally haven't seen where anybody is saying, "Oh, let's wait to hear his side of the story." I haven't heard that. What about reactive abuse? You all remember that was the narrative. Oh, it must have been reactive abuse. She cannot just listen to this. She cannot just lash out like that. She must have been reacting. Oh, what about when people say oh my goodness? I thought about it. I said, whatever prayers Jamie and his family are praying, his family that they said he has no family, that is no family. Whatever prayer they are praying, they should keep praying it, because it they work. Because no matter what, to think about the timing. Those that believe in God will say, God has a way of doing his own thing. The timing. Don't forget that the allegation is not that it happened today, yesterday, whatever. It has been going on for a while, right? But this time is when some of you will say the universe, God, whatever you want to say, decided that this is the time for Keke's one to come out too. It will help, I believe, that people that their hearts are in a good place. It's enough for them to sit and say, I actually have double standard though. I'm actually biased. They said, nobody is now saying that Keke came out to tell us what he did. What about you tell us what you did too? That was what they said to Jamie. You're coming to tell us what your ex did. Tell us your own side too. I don't trust him. And I don't trust that Jamie. You tell us, what did you do too? I have not seen a single person say, what did Keke do too? I haven't seen that. Am I speaking to somebody? What am I speaking about? Double standard. The bias. Right? Okay. There are pictures that have been posted all over social media. And they said this is a picture of where he was. Jamie's one is, somebody may say, oh, Jamie's one was not like that. Jamie was not thrown over the couch and thrown on the stairs or whatever. Let me tell you. Women that are abusive, in most cases, if they could lift a man and fling him, like the picture we didn't see flinging. Don't forget that the picture we're seeing is just, the picture we're seeing is just frozen. I've not seen a video, it's pictures, right? If it was Jamie, like I'm saying, women that are abusive, any kind of violence at all, let me tell you, if they could physically lift a man, like, they would do it too. But you see, the way women and men are built, men are stronger. So there are some things women cannot do physically. And because they have that disadvantage of not having that physical strength to go that far, does not change the fact that domestic violence on both sides, whether men did it or women did it, you know, it's wrong, right? Okay, now you see those pictures that are going viral and people are losing it. How dare him do that to her and all of that. I like that, but let's extend it to the men when they come out to speak to. You see those pictures that are posted of the abuse. If it was Jamie that posted those pictures, you know what you will hear? Those pictures are doctored, they are tailored, they are engineered. The pictures have been piloted. People will find whatever. But you see the Keke one now, because she's a woman, nobody is saying it was tailored. Everybody is looking and saying, this is wrong. Why can't we extend the same thing to men when they come out to say that they have experienced abuse? Another thing I noticed is that if you look at this story, you see now the Keke's mother has gotten into the, Keke's mother is involved in the whole thing. Guy's mother, she's in it, like as in they are chipping in from left, right, and center. Jamie happens to be a boy from a family of, if you see his father is, you see the way the mother talks, peaceful, the way she talks. So they are not coming out to do gra. Nigerian pigeon, that's pigeon, gra. They are not coming out. You see the way Keke's mother is coming out to defend her daughter. Jamie's mother is not doing it. She has not come out on social media to speak. She has not said anything. She has not come out to, you know, don't forget African Americans or whatever, Black Americans, whatever one. Some people say they are not, some people say that, some people prefer to be called Black Americans, some people prefer to be called African Americans, but you know what I mean. You know that they are Africans. So their style is different from, you know, Africa is not blood though. Africa not blood. The lady, Keke's mother is speaking, right? If Jamie's mother, I made a video which I said that if Jamie's mother was African, you see that people say it was only the phone she knocked out of his hand. It was only her violence was at the phone. If it was an African mother, before you will be finding out whether the violence was on the phone or on her son. Before you be finding out, in short, it should be. What are we talking about? Let's be honest. An African mother will be there. You even speak to an African mother-in-law like this. Like that. The way we saw in that video. I watched that couple. I was one of their, like, I didn't miss. Then I was not even a content creator. I watched them and I like Nikki. I watched because I want to see what Nikki is doing. I like Nikki. It doesn't stop me coming here to say the truth. When something is wrong, it's wrong. So all that, like I'm saying, if it's an African mother, you will not even talk to her. Not only that, you are the voice and everything, you violently knock off camera or you knock his face. Let's not even, because we don't know. If there was a camera there to show us what was knocked, we will know. Okay. But to even speak and say, look at you. That was how Nikki spoke to them. You speak to an African mother-in-law and say, look at you. Look. Yoruba will say, Yoruba will say, how did they talk her? It is police. Now police will come carry everybody. If it's an African situation. Now police go come carry everybody because there will be a display. Let's be honest. Okay. What else do I want to address? I'm hoping that this will help people to see the unconscious bias or whatever, unconscious bias or double standard. Another thing, you see those cameras and she had pictures and all of those things and all of this. If it was Jamie, do you know what they will say? They will say, imagine, okay, how come he's even keeping evidence? I said, when I saw this thing, I just smiled. I was like, I said, whatever prayer that family pray, they should keep praying it because it's working. You see the way she brought Jamie, they say, why will he have, how come he has evidence? Because he has been planning it. Comments. He has been planning it. What's it called? What was the other comment I saw? Yeah. If it was Jamie that brought out these pictures and say, look at the proof, people will say, he set her up. He set the cameras ready. And then he triggered her, and then she reactively abused him, and then he then captured it as evidence. Oh, he's a narcissist. Do you know what narcissists do? Narcissists will provoke you and wait for a reaction and capture it. And if it was Jamie that did it, that's what people would have said. Another one they would have said is that there's no proof in that video. Is it video? Pictures. If there's a video, I've not seen a video. Pictures. People will say there's no proof. That could have been they were just playing. What is your proof that they were not messing around? He's just making it up. You know, look at those pictures. It's possible they were just messing around, playing, and then decided to use it to flip the narrative. People would have found a way to twist it all. Are people beginning to see their own biases? Is that correct English? Double standard. Are people beginning to look inward, reflect? And you know, I tell people sometimes that before you do something to somebody, sometimes ask yourself, how would I feel if it's done to me? You understand? What if that was my brother, or if that was my sister? So the truth then will not be based on race or gender or whatever societal how do I say you know, where you belong in society, like your level in society, your level of who you are, whatever. If you practice that, you would see that it may help a lot of people to stick to the truth at all times, not sometimes. Also, luckily, this one happens to be two black people, so people do not have a race to play around with, because they are both black people. If it was white versus black, so people be like, oh yeah, I can never. That was the most common comment. I can never support a black. I can never support a white man. I can never support a white man. And it's not even about what happened. It's about being white or being black. Oh, a black sister. Another common comment is they are pick me. Is it pick me ladies? They want to support the white this. They do that. I can never support a white man against the black sister. Thank God this one is black on black. At the end of the day, let's be honest with ourselves. It is interesting, the timing of the Keke story and the timing of Jamie and Nikki's story. And see, I believe, you know, some of us believe in something, like something above us. Some people say energy. Some people say whatever you want to call it. There is something. I believe there is something. There is someone decided that this thing should happen now, so that people can really sit back. This coming out by Nikki, so Keke could come out not too long after Jamie's. That hopefully it will help some people sit back and reflect and ask themselves about the double standard. Maybe intentionally, some unintentionally, that they're not conscious about. But that is why people will sit back and reflect and see how they handle when it happens to a man and when it happens to a woman, and see the double standard. And if we're going to be honest, we're going to say that it is unfair. Wrong is wrong, regardless if the wrong is done by a man, a woman, white, black, purple, whatever. Wrong is wrong. I don't know what you guys think about this. This is my opinion that I have shared. And whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.